I'm Aiden.
I'm Dina.
I'm Jasper.
I'm Joe.
And we play as Jaguar Jonze.
And welcome to Singapore Music Matters.
Thank you.
Tell me a little bit about how things have gone so far in the Lion City.
It's gone really well. It's been so much fun. We only had one gig so far, and it was in the middle of Clarke Quay. And the response was amazing. I want to do that all over again. And then we had a wild night to celebrate afterwards at Clarke Quay as well. So we paid for it yesterday.
Have you been eating well as well while you've been here?
Yeah, the food's been incredible.
Yeah.
We've got our publicist here who's been showing us all the local spots, which we're so lucky to have.
It's very important. It's a very important part of Singapore. Otherwise, you get stuck into the tourist traps, which food just isn't good.
No.
The best parts about the good spots is they're way cheaper anyway. So it's so good.
Ticks all the boxes. Is it? These are some of your first shows together ever, let alone in Singapore.
Yeah. It's actually so weird because he only arrived yesterday, so we played as a trio. And so we played as a trio on our second show.
And everyone's been saying how amazing it sounded too, so I don't really know what to think of that.
And you cut.
Yeah.
You are playing as a quartet this evening for the Aussie Barbecue?
Yes.
And again, so it'll be your third show ever.
Maybe we'll decide to scrap him anyway because it went so well on the Saturday. Yeah,
it's for the greater good, I guess.
So tell me a little bit about how the kind of project is together. How did you kind of bring this band together and talk us through the kind of incarnation to now?
Yeah, I guess when I decided to start doing music, it was so late in my life that I had to learn everything about it, learn how to write, learn how to gig, figure out my artist style. And so it's been a thing that's been bubbling away for years. And I went away and kind of thought about my project and what I wanted to do. And over the last 3 years, we've just been playing together and collaborating and writing together, and I've been figuring myself out, and it led to this thing which was Jaguar Jonze, and so we just released it with a debut single 3 weeks ago, and yeah, it's been awesome. Now we're in Singapore, which is awesome.
Yeah, there was a lot of making music and then going back to the drawing board and making more and going back to the drawing board, so it's gotten to a pretty comfortable stage right now, I think.
That's a lot to happen in a short period of time, though.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like it's a short period of time, but it's actually been a really, really lengthy process. So I think everyone thinks it's always an overnight thing, but it's not. It really feels so good to be able to finally take it outside of a bedroom and put it forward into the public space and go, oh, this is what I've been working on. I wasn't lying.
And you have a visual arts project as well, Spectator Jonze?
Yeah, I do. So it's really funny because in my head, I had Jaguar Jonze 3 years ago. It was the thing I was going to do 3 years ago, but Spectator...
And you knew that was going to be the name, and that was going to be...
Yeah, I knew the name, I knew the vision.
We even had a logo and
I
stuff,
had the logo that you see now. It's 3 years old. It's just because I've been working on Jaguar Jonze. But Spectator Jonze, my visual arts project, it's been literally a year now. So I think I launched it in September last year. And that came together a little bit more effortlessly, and it's a bit more of a casual but side passion project of mine. And so people were like, you named Jaguar Jonze with your Spectator Jonze thing. But actually, it was the other way around, where I decided it'd be kind of funny to keep a bit of a family brand name of all my creative pursuits.
And I think when Dina says effortlessly too, I don't think there's anything Dina's ever done in her life that's been effortless.
Stop it.
She's insane.
Insane.
So you've got a 5-year plan all scoped out for all of this at this point.
Yeah, I see a future, yeah. When you say 5 year, it kind of is 5 year with another 5 year sunset period, so it's a 10-year plan.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. I'm totally kidding. I have no plan.
And then retirement.
Yeah.
The retirement plan.
Yeah.
Retirement Jonze.
Yeah, Bahamas, that's about it.
That's right. Talk me through, though, a little about what will come. So you had the single come out about a month ago now. You're going to be doing Australian Music Week. There's a lot of other stuff happening over the next couple of months. So what are the sort of release plans and what can we expect from Jaguar Jonze in the months ahead?
Well, I got news today that I'll be supporting Ocean Alley on a leg of their tour, so that will be sick.
Yep.
So we'll be doing that in October, and then we've got Australian Music Week. At the end of this month, we're actually going over to International Indie Music Festival in Indonesia as well, so we'll be in Jakarta for a week playing a few performances there.
So do you want to do more around this region in general?
If that was possible, yes, I would love to.
That's
Asia,
why you're at Music Matters, I suppose. So.
Yeah, totally. And, you know, Asia is a beast on its own, so we have to figure that one out, and I don't know if anyone's really figured it out. So I would love to. We'll just test the waters. And then, we'll see how, like, Jakarta goes. Singapore's been going great. We'll do the, support tours in October. I've got a music video that we'll be releasing for the single in a few weeks as well. Do Australian Music Week in November, and then back to the drawing board and time to do single number 2. So yeah, that's the plan so far.
And again, there's a lot happening all at once.
Yeah, I'm trying to, as I say it, I'm just like, oh wow, there's some planning I need to do. Yeah,
but very exciting.
Totally exciting. I don't think I just feel really blessed that we've had all these opportunities rolling off at such an early point in the rollout, and I feel just really lucky to be able to have the opportunities to play, Music Matters and even going over to Jakarta. And they gave me this opportunity before they even saw the rollout of Jaguar Jonze, because they were just putting their faith in me. And I just am so grateful for how many people around me are just putting their faith in me. So it really couldn't be possible without that.
In terms of kind of the live show and the music that's going to be developing, how long has kind of the show been developed for that we're seeing tonight? I imagine there's been a lot of rehearsals and figuring out what songs to put in, because it hasn't been released yet. So what do you want to put on the road that hasn't been released yet? So I imagine there's a lot that goes into just deciding how the next couple of months are going to look from a live perspective.
Definitely, and I think it's still going to be an ongoing process. I think we've done literally 2 to 3 months of rehearsals prior to our first gig on Wednesday and Singapore on Saturday. We just had to kind of figure it all out as we do it, and also doing these gigs are kind of like guinea pig situation for what song works and what doesn't, and we just want to have an energetic show that's true to our sound, and so we just kind of pick the songs that we can do for that. And
I think at the moment too we're kind of we're really inspired by all the stuff that's around us at the moment too, so we're just itching to write as well, so probably in the next 6 months it'll be a completely different set maybe by then as well.
Yeah, I think even though I had this plan and we've been working at it for so long, finally able to put it out there and see what's the response and how people react in the live atmosphere made me go, okay, I'm actually realizing what my sound is more and more, even though I've been working on it for so long. So that's where the itch to write comes from, where we just want to hone in on that even more and get the next single going. Yeah.
Well, we can't wait to see what comes next for you all, and I'm looking forward. I didn't get to see the show over the weekend, so I'm looking forward to seeing you tonight at the barbecue.
I didn't get to see it either.
Yeah. Are you looking forward to ticking the Aussie barbecue off your to-do list?
Yes, I am. I totally am. It's so awesome. Can't wait.